Of prepping tip of the week. When I started this video, the whole thought plan and everything like that was I was going to tell you, hey, it's a new year. It's time to take a look at your listing of medication that have expiration dates on it, where they're at, like your get home bag, your bug out bag, medicine in your cabinet, different places like first aid supplies, different backpacks, the emergency card kits and stuff like that. Take a look at your dates, because you've got the dates on what it is and when it expires. But you know what I did? Just at the offhand chance, I went, you know what? I wonder just how long medication is good past its expiration date. Read several articles. One I printed, wherever I put it. Oh, here it is. One I printed, and it's from the Harvard Health Publishing, Harvard Medical School. I'm going to get to that in a second. Totally changed how this video is going to be. And I think you'll really be happy because, let's face it, over-the-counter pain relief medication, and a lot of medication, is very, very expensive. And if you buy the bulk from warehouse clubs, you have a tendency to buy a lot of it and never use a lot of it, so you end up putting it in, Ziploc baggies, taking it to the local Walgreens or CVS or police department or whatever, and put it into their drug disposal boxes. I guess that's what they have, big boxes, containers or whatever. Kind of like mailing a package, you put it in the thing, close it up, you can't get back in, which is a good thing, not to be able to do, right? So, like I said, but the whole gist of this video has changed when I read this and other articles. Let's get into the article. Because my thing for 2022 is I'm going to save money, pay off some bills, and move out of Illinois. Those in... not necessarily in that order either. All right, so here we go. This is dated August 29th, 2020. If you want to check out this article, it's drug expiration dates, do they mean anything? And this is an FDA study to get to the heart of expired medicine and safety. All right, so the big question is, do pills expire? That's why I got this article, right? It turns out that expiration dates on drugs does stand for something, but probably not what you think. A law was passed in 1979 that drug manufacturers are required to stamp an expiration date on their product. This is the date at which the manufacturer can still guarantee full potency and safety of the drug. But did that mean that the drug's no longer any good? Can you still take your Tylenol, your Aleve, your Advil, your Tums, and stuff like that after that date? Well, the military, with a large and expensive stockpile of drugs, faced tossing out hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of dollars of drugs every few years. So they did a study, and they tested the drugs. And what they found out from the study, that 90% of more than 100 drugs, both prescription and over-the-counter, were perfectly good for use even 15 years after expiration date. Let me say that again. A military study found that over 90% of the 100 drugs that they tested, both prescription and over-the-counter, were still good 15 years after the expiration date on them. So, the expiration date doesn't really indicate a point at which the medication is no longer effective or have become unsafe to use. Now, there is a rare exception, which they quote here, is tetracycline. But the true effectiveness of a drug, it may decrease a little over time, but much of the original potency still remains even a decade after expiration date. They also exclude nitroglycerin, insulin, and liquid antibiotics. They didn't fare as well. Placing a medication in a cool place such as a refrigerator will help a drug remain potent for many years. They also state, you know, check with your pharmacist if you're not 100% sure. And it also depends on if it's a life-saving drug, something that you have to have every day. They also make the comment, go with the expiration date because you want to make sure that you have 100% potency. But check with your pharmacist. Many times I've been in line to get stuff from the pharmacist, and I've heard people ask, hey, can I still have some of this left? It's past its expiration date. Can I use it? Most of the times I hear the pharmacist say, yeah, go ahead, use it, and then just rotate the other stuff in. You know, just buy new stuff. So the next thing they ask is, are drug companies really, you know, are they messing with you? Are they just putting a date on there to make you throw out, buy more? I suppose, I don't know, but they're required to put a date on there, and they probably aren't required to do future testing to see if that date can be longer or whatever. But my main point is, when you buy the stuff, and like I've always done before, I've talked about this in videos before, you've seen where I put, you know, what it is, what it looks like, and an expiration date. Not necessary anymore. All right? Not necessary to have like a little bit of a bottle with an expiration date of this month. All right, this came from Sam's. It's ibuprofen. It's just like Aleve. It's there, and it's probably made from the same company that makes, you know, Aleve, right? There's no reason anymore to buy more and throw out. Great news. So now you can buy it in bulk, unless you're not going to use it in 15 years past the expiration date. Another thing we talked about was, hey, when you go to the store to buy it, don't grab the stuff right in the front. Now this is going to work for food too as well, but not a big deal with medicine, over-the-counter medicine anymore. Go to the back. Okay, it's just like a pop machine. When these guys fill the pop machine, or they're supposed to fill behind what's left in the machine. Because if you keep filling the front, what happens to the back? It gets older and older and older, and then it doesn't taste any good. That's why when they stock shelves, all right, they put the new stuff in the back and the old stuff up front. Not that it's expired, but it's just not as fresh. You could reach back and grab something like a can of peas that, instead of it expiring in December of 23, it expires in December of 24, and you get a whole nother year, and you didn't pay any more for it. And now you've got it. And now if you think about it, you can buy a couple if it's on sale. So that's a tip, a side tip to this tip. So that's basically the gist of your prepper's tip of the week. I'm hoping that you haven't thrown out all that over-the-counter medication that you thought was stale dated and not good anymore. Hopefully you're just going to use it till it's gone, because you don't have to worry about the date, unless you really want to. It's totally up to you. All right? This is America. You still have a choice. Well, for now you still have a choice. But that's it. Hope this video was useful. Hope this video saves you some money, and I hope you remember that also with the food, reach behind, grab the stuff in the back, and check the expiration dates. Always check your expiration dates. So that's it for the prepping tip of the week. Subscribers, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going into 2022 with almost 1,500 subscribers, which I love it. Thank you. And have your friends and your neighbors and your dog and your cat subscribe. That would be great too. I would love it. And please comment on these videos. The algorithms really kick it up, and it gets shown more often the more people that comment and like and stuff like that. So thank you very much. Hope you had a good start to 2022, and I hope it keeps going for you. Thanks a lot. This is Rich Lang saying, always be aware of your surroundings. Always have enough food, whether you bug out or you have to shelter in place. And please, prep like your life depends on it, because it really does. Thanks a lot. Take care.